This was really something I wanted to do because it was a perfect blend of science and art. I'm Shyamala Maisondieu. I would consider myself someone who's using different raw materials, blending it, and trying to make people happy with scents. When I first started perfumery and I was smelling a lot of different raw materials, that's when it really brought me back. I think I remember the smell of lipstick, and that reminds me to when I was a little girl, and it's my mom. And now when I smell a perfume that I created, it reminds me of my daughter. So yeah, it's always linked to people. When the feelings of love is important, you kind of register your smells. It comes back quite easily. I always try to have a reason for being, that's how we say it. I think it was important for me to understand what women wanted to feel confident about themselves. There was a time when fragrances for women were very simple, florals. Like every 10 years, there's a new trend, there's something particular that comes. And right now, it's very woody, ambery notes that are coming. I can imagine a person that's going to wear the perfume. Sometimes I start from an accord, which is very rough or very direct. It could be 3 or 4 raw materials together. But I always try to make a mixture of all my different pasts as well, and my different experiences. I was born in Malaysia, and then I moved to England. I lived in Hong Kong, and now I'm living in France. I would say my first olfactive souvenirs were really in Malaysia. You can smell it in my fragrances. They're very solar flowers and quite spicy. I like to play with this kind of raw materials. Our job is quite competitive. I try to keep my signature more on the musky notes and the woody notes. So I think when the brand comes to me, it's already something that they like about what I've done. The first fragrance I created with Givaudan was Tom Ford Bois Marocain. The creative process was very interesting because someone had brought me from Morocco a statue made of the tuya wood. And so that was my inspiration. I was smelling the sculpture, and I was really trying to recreate the same smell, the same scent. There are many raw materials in it, but the main idea was Morocco. When I want to create something, I try to have an idea. It's like a drawing and putting different shades or different colors to it. My teacher in Grasse was telling us to be curious, always be curious about everything, not necessarily just perfume, trying to find out more about the lives of the people behind. Because of this curiosity, I can safely say that I like all smells. What's funny about perfumery and raw materials is that all smells can be good at different dosages. I really like musky notes. They recognize my perfumes when it's musky. The smell of frangipani, the smell of ylang ylang, they are very evocative to me because it reminds me of the sea. And spices for different reasons, like pink pepper, cardamom. And I just realized these are notes that can make a perfume. It's like top notes, middle notes, and bottom notes.